Hello, everyone. Everyone at a young age has played multiple sports throughout their whole lives, but as they get older, they had to give up a sport to continue the one that they love the most. Now, mainly, most people stick with that one sport to try to go professional in or beyond that and make millions of dollars. But we're going to be talking about someone who was able to play multiple sports at a very high level. That person would be Deion Sanders, aka Primetime. Now, Primetime was one of the few athletes in the world who have ever played multiple sports at the professional level, which would be football and baseball. Not many people can play at a high level in just one sport, so making it possible in two sports is just phenomenal, and he was a generational talent. Throughout the 80s and 90s, he played football for the Falcons, then he played for the 49ers, traded to the Cowboys, the Redskins, and the Ravens for a 14-year career starting in 1988 going all the way to 2001. In the same time, he was playing baseball for the Yankees, Braves, Reds, and the Giants for a 9-year career starting in 1991 going all the way to 2000. During those times, he was playing wide receiver and cornerback for all the teams, so he was playing both sides of the ball, and he was a eight-time Pro Bowler and 2-time Super Bowl champion, winning one for the 49ers in 1994, and then the next year after being traded to the Cowboys in 1995. Also during the same time, in 1992, he started in the World Series as an outfielder for the Atlanta Braves, which made him the only athlete to play in both a Super Bowl and a World Series. During that same time period, he hit a home run, and he also had scored a touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Braves the same week, which made him the only player in history to ever have do that. So once his career ended, he became an NFL analyst for 14 years before becoming a high school head coach in Florida for 3 years. He started that in 2015, but after some allegations were made about him, he was fired in 2019. But once those allegations were true to be false, he got a job as the head coach at Jackson State University, where he had a very successful 3 years for the university. After Jackson State, he eventually got a new job as the head coach at the Colorado Buffaloes D1 FBS program, where he made national headlines and was able to attract so many new players to that program. But they started off the season strong and were looking at high hopes, but then mid-season, with a bunch of injuries, they had lost some of their star players, which put them on a downfall for disappointment. Even though it was his first year was a disappointment, he is coming back next year for some more blood. So with that fact, he did a lot of amazing things in his time period as a player for both NFL and baseball, and being a coach and analyst. He was one of the best athletes to have ever come through the history of our time. He accomplished so much in what he did, and he was just truly one of the best people to have ever come through our time. And with that being said, I take my inspiration for that, because he put his mind and his heart into all of his work, and he was able to accomplish so much and be so successful as he was. And if you do that, you could be successful in your very own way. Thank you.